Hey everyone, RogueGold here, and today I'd meant to do this video a bit sooner, but I wanted to dedicate a video covering the new Manhunt changes that we've seen added to the Division 2 in the Year 5 Season 1 update. There will be spoilers in this video somewhat for the Manhunt structure if you've not done it already, so if you care about that, be warned. But with Season 1, we've seen some twists added to the experience and a new overall structure that's kind of been put in place. And while they do seem small on paper, they're very fun in practice, at least for myself, so I want to share some of my thoughts on that. If you hadn't been enjoying the video, a like would be greatly appreciated, and be sure to subscribe as well as turning on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on my future videos and uploads. Without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, so Year 5, Season 1. Let's talk about it. The broader change that we have seen made this season is the fact that we are now saving these targets instead of eliminating them. This was outlined even before the season launched, and it is a narrative continuation of what we saw in Season 11. Now, this is not the focus of what I want to talk about in this video, but I have enjoyed this aspect too, particularly how it plays into the castle rebuild. I think that really mimics a lot of the kind of progression that we felt during the main campaign of the Division 2. It's really fun to be able to save these targets and have them see an actual visible functional impact on the castle. Obviously, the first target of John ended up being our pilot in the castle, so we can access, different game modes and things like that from there, and I assume that the further targets will have similar functionalities. What they might be, I don't know, but that's been fun to see, and I think it'll be a good change of pace that we'll see across Season 1 and 2, as we know the castle rebuild will extend into next season. But the other change that has been made, and the one that I really did want to give my thoughts on, was the kind of event structure that we see in this season. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you noticed it while going through, maybe not, but we no longer have a checklist of activities to unlock each target. In all seasons past, it's been a new target unlocks. You take a look, you got to do, let's say, 3 control points in one zone, a bounty, an open world activity, whatever it may be. But now that checklist has turned into a guided experience. So it'll say, the first thing for this first target of John was to go do the choke control point. It gives you a bit of an audio line, you go do it, and then instead of it just saying, all right, here's the other activities you need to do, it tells you, all right, we've got some new intel, you need to go check out this target that's around the train tracks, and then you go launch the bounty, you go do that. Again, there's some more narrative tied into that, and once you complete that, it moves you on to the next one, and it guides you through every activity that you need to do up until the actual mission where you go and save John. Now, on paper, this is very small, right? We're still doing basically the same number of activities and the same amount of content to unlock and complete the target, but it's all guided now. And I think in practice, this just makes it feel a lot more fun, at least for myself, right? No longer do I feel like I'm just doing a checklist of activities, but I feel like there's an actual purpose to go and do each one, especially when they tie in those narrative lines and those audio comms of them saying, all right, we've spotted him over here, go check this out, we have reason to go take this target out, etc., etc. It's turned each of these targets into a cohesive, 45-minute to 1-hour narrative package that we get every 3 weeks, and I think that's pretty cool. It's continued the trend of improvement we've seen from Season 9 up until now. It started with them making some of the activities more unique. They gave those propaganda broadcasts unique audio lines. They've enhanced the mission takeover things. They've added actual comms and events to that, like the Hunter drones we saw in Season 11. And it's just these small changes that continue to go in that continue, in my opinion, again, to make seasons feel more and more organic and fun. So I hope especially that for players who are newer to the game and experiencing maybe seasons for the first time, they find this fun. I think anyone who's played seasons in the Division 2 since Season 1, it's still going to feel like a season. This isn't like game-changing or anything, but like I said, it does continue to enhance the experience in my opinion, so I hope people are taking well to it. And I hope that we continue to see these small changes and improvements made throughout the seasons, throughout Year 5 as we head up until Season 4, where we do know that we are getting Seasons 2.0, so whatever might be planned there, we'll see. But for now, I'm liking what we're seeing. Those are my thoughts, guys. Very much hope you enjoyed, but let me know yours. What do you think of Year 5 Season 1 if you've already played through the first target? How do you feel about the kind of new structure and setup for how we're going through these events? Do you like that it's a bit more of a narrative, cohesive experience? And what's your overall thoughts on these targets now being able to actually help us when we're saving them and they go to the castle? Do you like that rebuild aspect? Does it give any more significance or weight to the actions that we're taking? Whatever your thoughts may be, leave them down below. If you want to stay connected with me and continue the conversation, be sure to check out the Twitter and Discord links in the description as well. But that is going to do it for me today, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. RogueGold. Ow.